So, Penelope, just want to know, what does it mean to open the festival? Is there a pressure being in competition on opening it?
It's a huge honor. I love the festival, and I've been there so many times and have great memories from it. But yes, there is more pressure when you go to Cannes in competition, and especially opening the festival. Of course, there is pressure, but it's good. It is what it is, and I have a lot of respect for the festival, and Asghar has been there with most of his films, and things always went well. But let's see, you never know. So, I love the movie, but
yeah. And about Laura, what could you say about her? Is it she's got a secret?
Yeah, she has a big secret that she keeps for many years. And something will happen when she goes to visit her family in Spain. Something happens there that will make her decide to share that secret.
Mm-hmm. You know that in each movie of Asghar, there is the secret on the family theme. You approve?
Yeah, it's true. I was thinking about that today. That is true. There is always a character with a big secret in most of his movies.
And how did he succeed to make a Spanish movie with this?
That is, I am very impressed by that. But he moved to Spain. He's been living there and learning the language and observing the people, the streets, the culture. And when you watch the movie, you cannot believe this is made by an Iranian director, and you forget when you watch the movie. It's a Spanish film, but it's also a story that could happen anywhere. But if you are telling the story there are things, even the set, the decoration, the way people talk, the dialogues, there is nothing where you feel like, now I can see that he's from Iran and he doesn't really live there. You cannot feel that. And that is very, very impressive.
In a certain way, the village is a character apart. Do you agree?
Yes, and it's a village that you don't even say the name in the movie, because this could be a lot of different places in the world. It's almost like for me, it's like a metaphor. This movie, this family, this big family, what represents, makes you think about a lot of things that are going on in the world right now, that were going on before and will in the future, because it's all about the complexity of human behavior, and that is always like a point that repeats through his films. And I understand why he's so fascinated by that, because there could be millions of movies made about that subject.
About the secret, you don't tell the secret, but the fact to be a mother in this movie, did you feel concerned in a certain way?
Well, I feel when you become a mother, it changes the way that you see everything for the rest of your life. And then playing a character, playing a mother that goes through that kind of challenge is, of course, heartbreaking. And for me, it was like every day I was dedicating what I was doing. I was always feeling this is for the mothers that have suffered any kind of loss or threat of a loss with any of their children, through an illness or through war or through something terrible like what happens in the film. It was everything was for them, because the character was so hard and so demanding emotionally. So I needed to have that purpose to say I every day dedicate that to those mothers. No? I needed that to make this movie. It was my inspiration, to these women.
Just a word about Asghar. What do you like in his films?
The truth, that he accomplished always a truth where you forget you're watching a film. Every shot is alive. So many things happening at the same time. You don't see lies. You don't see tricks. That's what I love the most about Asghar Asghar's movies is the level of truth that is on every shot.
Merci. Alors, vive le Festival de Cannes.
Yes, forever.
You can say it in France. Vive le Festival.
Vive le Festival de Cannes, of course.